Hello. We're here with another tier list stream. I also hope everybody likes the title of it. It is a awooga bark bark tier stream. I am joined by Sam and Grace. Guys, say hi.
Hola.
Howdy.
We are here today. You know what time it is. It's a Monday night. You know what time it is. It is time to rank some Pokemon characters. This time, it is Pokemon professors.
AKA.
Gang, gang.
Never I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna finish that. We can't start off that horny.
Yes, we can. So little update. So you guys have been seemingly really liking these tier list videos. The last one is currently, I want to say it's a little bit above 100 views, which I'm like, hello. Oh my god, no, I need to go back and look at, where is it? There is one request, I believe. What is their name? I need to find their name. What is their name? Oh my god. Lilac Lily on YouTube has please requested that we put a grandparent tier or a dad tier back because we didn't have it last episode. Apologies. We have that now, Lilac. There you are. It is, the tier list goes as the things I'd let you do, awooga. That's a solid 8 out of 10. Go off, I guess. Maybe with a drink and a date. Squinting helps kinda. I'll go kiss a muck, and that's a grandparent. I think this fits.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. This is actually
Wait.
Ooh.
Instead of the things I'd let you do to me, could it be the things I'd let you teach me? Because like professors, we gotta be on theme.
You are so correct. Alright. This is beautiful.
Also,
yes.
Also, I love Lilac Lily. Like, all of their comments just make me giggle so much. Like, they're so nice. Like, the first video and the second one, I'm just like, yeah, Brendo.
They're so sweet. Lilac, if you're hearing this and if you're listening, hi. Your comments are so funny, and I hope you know that they literally make me laugh so fucking hard. Like, I will like get a notification that you have like commented, and I'm like, oh my god, and I go and I check, and it is the funniest shit, and I am like at work when I'm reading it, so I have to like I I have to be a little quiet because, like, you know, I work and we don't have a big office, so it's just like someone is in there on break and I have to like not be so loud because they're doing something. But no, it's so fucking funny. The Gay Wallace meme is beautiful,
Yes.
and I approve.
Literally, Lilac Lily went, here's something to help the algorithm. Gay Wallace, Gay Wallace, Gay.
Just over and over again. But this is actually going to be one of the last Pokemon horny time tier lists, because we have this, we have villain bosses and their admins next, and then we have NPCs.
Nice.
Yes. And then after that, Mondays are just gonna kind of be a fun little, like, here's what we're gonna do, or like, here's a game that we're gonna play. It might be a one-off game, another tier list, some art.
Monday night variety hour.
Yes, pretty much.
Yes. Variety 2 hours, because these always go way longer than we expect.
Yes. Unfortunately, I was trying to find a tier list that had everybody here as well as Professor Ivy and Professor Cerise, but unfortunately they don't have Professor Willow. And it makes me really sad because I guess these are like the in-game professors, but like they're still baddies, and it makes me so sad that we don't have any. We might just go find another tier list and I'll just like rank them I might like just click off and make a new tier list and see if we had it. Like I would make my own tier list, but that's hard. I don't got time for that shit. But regardless, might be a short stream. Or if you guys, if Grace, Sam, if you guys are okay with it, if you guys would like to do a second tier list tonight, if it is only if you guys are awake enough and able and you don't have anything to do tomorrow. I also have to work tomorrow in the morning. Never mind, it just might be a really short stream tonight. I don't have any brain cells today, excuse me. But regardless, let us get on with this dumpster fire of a fucking series we've been doing. We're gonna start with the OG, the original Professor Oak.
Lovely.
The man, the myth, the legend, the OG himself.
Okay. So, based on looks alone, he's a gilf, but he actively endangers children.
I think they all do.
Yeah.
They all do. I mean, actually, except for Professor Rowan, he is the only one that doesn't. And I'll explain that when we get to him. But
Great.
Professor Oak, for me, he has always been like, I look at him and all I can hear is his voice, and his voice, I don't really know how to feel about it. I see him and I think, oh, it's Gary. He's got a nasally wee voice, and it just kind of throws it off for me. Like, because I'm pretty sure him and Gary, because Gary's his grandson in the anime, they like share a voice actor. So I listen to him and I expect Gary to like pop out of the woods somewhere. That's what I expect.
I feel like he goes in, that's a grandparent.
Yeah.
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 What vibe does he give off?
Like, he gives retired math professor who forgets he's retired and shows up to school every morning.
I was just gonna say he looks like a slightly older version of my high school math teacher. Just give him darker brown hair.
Oh. He looks to me like he would like if you were like if we were like looking for like a sugar daddy. He looks like he would like attempt, but like it just really wouldn't work out because he'd be too busy with his studies. Either that or he'd be like, go explore the Pokemon world, and we'd have to explain to him like, hey, we're broke gay college students, we can't do that. We need to pay for bills. And he's like, oh.
Traveling in this economy?
No, not even if I have my own like fucking fire dragon that can fly. I can't even do that. I'm sure I could get a ticket for that.
I've captured God and can basically call him at any time for my own amusement, but I can't afford to fly for an hour.
I don't know. To me, Professor Oak, I just see him and I go, yeah, that's a man. That's just a guy.
I'm looking at him and I'm imagining him without the lab coat with just like the khaki pants, belt, and red shirt, and all I can think of is like any middle-aged man you find on a golf course.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Would Professor Oak play golf? Would he? That's the thing.
Yes.
He would? Okay. I mean, shit,
so,
we could be the what are they called? The
caddy?
Yeah, the caddies. We could be the caddy.
So I don't know why, but the more I look at him, the more he reminds me of my boss's dad.
Oh.
It's just like I don't know how to feel about him.
Yeah, okay, alright, so he just stays in that's a grandpa tier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Grandpa, true neutral.
No, I'm changing the tier list to grandparent, true neutral.
Hmm.
I'm doing it. Oh god, I have to type. True. Oh my lord. Neutral. I can't spell. Oh, I also misspelled grandparent. Don't mind me. Okay. Professor Elm. He is the professor of Johto. He kind of looks. He looks like he got shoved in
Sam.
a locker as a kid.
Yeah. He looks like a twink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, what you think? What you thinking about Mr. Elm over here?
I have to agree with both of your assumptions here.
Like that doesn't mean that he's like a bad person. He just literally he looks like you look at him and you go, "Aw, I want to like shake you
Protect
like a
him.
rag doll." That's you know?
Yeah.
But where to put him? Because he's not grandpa tier. He is not a grandpa. That man
No.
is like early 30s at most.
Maybe a drink and a date, I think.
Yeah. Sam,
Yeah,
what do
I
you think?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
So fun little story. So I was reading spoilers for anyone that hasn't read the mangas of Pokemon because I've just started reading them because take what you know about Pokemon from the games and the anime and then just completely throw it out the window. It's so weird. I'm like reading, I'm like, wait a minute, because I didn't know most of like these things happened in like manga verse. But Professor Elm, he just kind of gets robbed and nothing, and he doesn't like fight back at all.
Of course.
He just like he gets robbed, and I think I'm taking this from because if I remember correctly, because I watched Jaden Animation and Alpha Rad do their Soul Link Nuzlocke in Soul Silver, and they were just talking about like, oh yeah, he just kind of got the shit kicked out of him and just robbed, and then he called us 10-year-olds for help.
Help me, children.
Help, I'm being robbed, and it's just like, what the fuck can we do? We're 10.
This man is in his 30s, but he hasn't like evolved mentally since grade school. Like he gets beat up and he cries out to his childhood friends.
Okay. I'm proposing something right now.
What's up?
So you know how you said just like a group of orphans shows up, like a group of 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, my mind originally went like, oh yeah, a group of orphans. Then the next thought was like Batman. How he just adopts every child in his general facility that shows any skill of any level. He's just gonna like, this is mine now.
He has an army.
It's just an army of orphans. And oh my god, they just do tasks for him. So that's what that reminded me of. Just calls upon his army of 10-year-old orphans.
It's basically like the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, except it's just children with no parents.
Yes.
Oh no, like the thing is, he's a very nice professor. He is so nice. Like in the anime, he is such a sweetie. And like out of all of the professors, like so in the games, like in the Johto games, from what I understand, he doesn't even get the spotlight as the professor. Professor Oak takes over.
Wow.
He doesn't even get like anything, and I just feel bad because like everybody like forgets him, and I'm just like, no, he's just a sweetie. I like him particularly just as a professor.
So lovable doormat.
Yes, unfortunately.
Exactly.
No, he like, in my personal opinion, I I would be all right with a hug and like just like to hang out as friends.
Yeah.
Smashability is not really there. But like friend wise, yeah. Yeah, he's a friend. He is a friend.
You are
Yeah, like
friend shaped.
He is friendship.
like at the end of the date, he'd walk me to the door and I'd appreciate it. He'd try to go in for a kiss and I'd turn my head, he'd kiss my cheek. We'd leave it at that and never talk about it again.
Yeah.
Like that's just what would happen.
Yep. And I think and he's not like an asshole. I think he would understand that. He'd be like, that's fine. That's fine. That is okay. And you guys just like he just seems like he'd be like the best wingman for you, honestly.
Yes.
He also kind of gives off like, I don't know if he's giving you guys this energy. He's giving me like older like he's giving me like the older friend in high school, like the senior protecting like the sophomore. He gives me
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
vibe.
But like he's not protecting anyone.
No, he tries his best. It just does not work.
He is trying.
And that's
He's the
all
one
that
that goes and gets
matters.
the teacher. He's
Yes.
the one that alerts the teachers that something's going on.
Yes, he tries, and you know what? That's all that matters. All right, so Elm stays in maybe with a drink and a date.
Hmm.
Professor Birch. He is a dad.
He is the
Yes.
dad.
He literally, like, canonly is a father to our neighbor and rival. But he is a dad nonetheless.
So when you said father to my neighbor and rival, it just reminded me of Dream Daddy, the redheaded dad with the daughter that like competes against our
Oh.
daughter.
Oh. You know, that's one thing. I'm actually gonna go on a small little tangent. Why the fuck did, like, don't get me wrong, Dream Daddy, amazing, splendid, chef's kiss, good game. Why the fuck, like,
Spoiler alert.
oh yeah, Game Grumps did not have to go so hard with their design. They really didn't, but they did. They gave us that treat, and
Yeah, they did.
they really did. They really went, here, you get spicy dads as a treat, and it's like, okay, you know, sure.
You get spicy dads as in hotness and as in murder.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Yep.
shit. Do we do it? Do we do a Dream Daddy?
Do not tempt me, I swear to God.
I think we're gonna do. Okay, you know what? Dream Daddy's dating simulator. I think we're gonna do. I think
Oh my God.
we're gonna do that. What? Like from the council consensus? Dream Daddy dating simulator playthrough? Yes.
Yes.
Sam, you down for that? Oh, Sam, I think glitched. Oh no.
I think he left the call.
No, Sam. Oh
He's
no.
back. He's back.
Oh. You have arisen.
The last thing I heard was "do not," and then everything just went to hell.
Oh, okay. So I said, do not tempt me. And Jen said, oh my gosh, let's do a Dream Daddy simulator. What does the cancel say? And I said, yes. And then we were waiting on your answer, but you were not here. And then I heard the disconnect sound from Discord. And then I was like, he's gone. He left the chat.
He left the chat. That was a consensus.
I heard "do not." Then there was like this really long silence where I thought just nobody was talking. It was super kind of awkward, and then all of a sudden I started hearing the disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect.
Oh no!
And Discord was, I think, having a small stroke, so I had to disconnect and reconnect my internet connection.
Oh no! Regardless, would you be up for a Dream Daddy playthrough? Would you be up for that?
Yes.
Poggers. All right, we're doing that. That, you know what? That might take over like some Monday streams after tier lists. that might do it. That might do it. Okay. Regardless, we have come to a consensus. Birch is a dad, but is he a DILF? Because here's the thing. he do be looking nice. He got chased by a level 2 Zigzagoon. Which
I
is
don't
just,
know what that means.
it's a little raccoon
Oh.
Pokemon. Like, you can punt it. And he got chased by it. So, like, Dad? Yeah. Kind of hot? Kinda. Ability to protect? Non-existent.
I guess go off, I guess.
That's where I'd put 2.
Okay, yeah. I like it. I don't know. Like, a lot of people, like, there is a very even split between where we start getting, like, super hot professors. There is a harsh line. And you will see that harsh line.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so we are good with Mr. Birch, Mr. Birch just kind of chilling up in the go off, I guess. Like, for me, it would be like we could go out on a date, but the second he's like, oh hey, good job, sport, all feelings lost, gone, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just accidentally.
He seems like the kind to say that to everyone.
Yeah. All right, Professor Rowan. We have been acquainted with Professor Rowan.
He's a grandpa.
Yeah, he's a grandpa. But is he above Oak in like Smash ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I understand it. And he is one of the only professors that, like, because if anybody remembers in the playthrough where, Blodon and I were gonna, like, just kind of hop on into the tall grass, and he just goes, hey, hold it! You got a Pokemon? No. The fuck you doing? What are you doing? It's like talking to a dog that has something in its mouth. Just, what do you have in your mouth?
Drop it.
Drop it. No, it's like, I just think that Rowan slaps, but like, he also seems like he's been divorced, and he just kind of was like, I don't need love. I don't want it. I have books. And honestly, go ahead.
The library is my main love now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
He got divorced and went, okay, done. No more love, books now. Studies, Pokemon evolution. I mean, that mustache do be doing something, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would. Like, I feel like if he wasn't a grandpa, he might be, like, going up in that's a solid 8 out of 10 right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's old, so he gets to hang out with the grandpas. All right.
I mean, it's not just that he's old, it's just he gives grandpa vibes.
Right.
Yes.
He looks like he would challenge me to a game of pool and let me win because grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is the line I was talking about. Professor Juniper.
I love that name, first off.
Oh my god.
Second off, she is a MILF.
Oh, yeah, she is. I am inclined to put her in awooga.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
She also, so in the games, one, she is the first female professor canonically in the Pokemon games.
Awesome.
Like, in the mainline series of Pokemon games, she is the first female professor. There was one before her in the anime, and that is Professor Ivy. Professor Ivy is also a swimsuit model. And I'm really sad she's not on this list. Because, listen, it doesn't mean much when I say this, but Brock was smitten. And like Brock was smitten by everyone, but this one you could understand. She, like, Professor Ivy walked so Professor Juniper could run. And I just think that she is neat.
Nice.
Council's concession on Miss Juniper here. What are we thinking?
I am thinking awooga.
Olga?
I think that fits.
Alright. She is first top tier horny on main for Professor. She just looks like she gives good hugs. There's nothing else.
I
Fun fact, she has
am
eyes.
What?
I said, fun fact, she has eyes.
Yeah, she can. Ooh, crazy.
I am looking respectfully.
I'm looking disrespectfully.
Listen, man. I would let her talk about whatever she wanted to all day, every day, as long as I got to listen. That's all. That's all. That's really all. I like how we're doing the horny tier list during Pride Month as well. I just think that fits.
Yeah.
No better time to start it, I guess.
All right, Professor Sycamore.
The things I'd let him teach me.
Oh, there was no hesitation.
None.
Yes, I would gladly sit in on that lecture.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even be going to whatever school he taught at. I would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just observing the class. I don't even go here."
Are you enrolled? No, but your back door was unlocked.
Yes.
Not the only
So, like,
back door unlocked.
I'm gonna expose myself so hard right now.
All right,
Um,
this is a safe space, by the way.
It is a safe space. You see the tags.
Yes.
Anyways, I am an avid fanfic reader,
Oh,
right? Jen, don't be surprised.
no, I am aware. I am aware. I've known you since 7th grade. I am aware.
Oh, I hate that. Anyways, um, one of my favorite AUs is like professor student, which like it has to be college. It cannot be high school. If it's high school, that's gross. Stop it.
Yep. That
Knock
is
it
a
off.
child.
That is a child. Jinx. But college is just like, especially if it's like a TA assistant or like a anything like that, it's just like the professor part of it. I don't know why. It just does something for me. And this guy looks like he walked right out of one of those. I was just looking at him and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's actually from Kalos, and that is based off of France.
Understandable. What's his name again?
Professor Sycamore.
Oh my god. First off, speaking of fanfiction, AO3 is down.
No! What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it like Club Penguin disappear, or is it just down?
No.
Oh.
No, it's just down.
Oh, okay.
I only know this because I went to go read this fanfic that I'm on right now. I'm on chapter 43 out of 52.
Oh my god.
And I go in there and it was just like, webpage not found. And I was like, the fuck?
Oh no.
It was like, it's like AO3 is having problems right now. I want to die.
That webpage not found. What do you mean? Go find it.
Go find it. Goddamn, it can't be that hard.
I typed in the whole URL for you. Like, bring it up. Please.
I typed in the entire netcode. Please. Bring it to me.
Give me my horny story, please.
God. It wasn't even smut. It's fluff. But it's so cute. It is so cute.
See, the thing is, like, when I My first full playthrough of a Pokemon game that I finished to completion was the one that Professor Juniper was in, which was Black and White 2. And this was when I was little bit like 12 years old. That was almost 10 years ago. And then I was like 13, moving on to X and Y, which is where Sycamore is, and I saw Professor Sycamore and I was like, "Oh. Hello, sir." What what are you doing here? Oh, little stressed me seeing his face for the first time. And me just like sweating bullets as I'm like just like staring at it. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. What is this?
Literally just SpongeBob me just oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. He is like so he has a Garchomp in the anime, the same thing that Cynthia had. The demon. But he's like so soft with his Garchomp. Like Garchomp I don't think is used for any battles whatsoever. He just kind of hangs out. And he has like a little like bandana around his neck, like a little scarf that I think Sycamore gave him, and I just think that's cute. Sycamore looks like he would take care of you. He looks like he is a man written by a woman. All right. Oh, now we get to the dangerous parts of Professor Kui. Or Professor Kukui, whichever way you say it. If this was my tier list alone, there is one spot he's going, and it is above the things I'd let you teach me.
Interesting thing that it's not just your tier list.
I am aware of this.
And I think he's a solid 8 out of 10.
My heart.
I'm not even sorry about it, dude.
No, that's okay.
Just it sniped right through the femoral artery.
He just... So in the anime, he basically becomes Ash's adoptive father.
Mm-hmm.
And he is the biggest, like, extrovert next to Ash. This man, so in one of the other newer episodes of Pokemon Journeys, spoilers for nobody that has watched it, Ash and go back to Alola, and he picks them up.
Mm-hmm.
And he is like, "Oh, Ash, Alola, what's up?" And, everything. "How are you doing, buddy?" And everything. And he goes to Go and just immediately just hugs. And Go is a huge introvert and just like, "What the fuck?" And he's just like, "Oh, Lola, dude." He's like a surfer Chad. And
your cool surfer uncle.
To me, cool surfer uncle that I would not mind having. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I think you should not. Like, I know how your mind works, girl.
I need some water.
You need some holy water.
No. Not for this man.
Super soaker full of holy water.
So, Grace, may I ask, I am not judging, what makes you move him down to that's a solid 8 out of 10?
It's the goatee.
Really?
You really?
So if he didn't have the goatee.
I don't know. Okay, so it's like the goatee and also the low man bun. It's just like just
For me, the man bun brings it down, but for me the goatee brings it up. So for me, I'd do one tier higher.
to see if he was either or is like if he had either the goatee or either the man bun, it would be fine. But it's like the combination of both just is so unsettling to me. He looks like some hipster like skateboard dude that doesn't actually know how to skateboard.
Oh. If I can bring a proposition to the council.
Okay.
If ponytail with the goatee.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe for Sam.
I feel like if his hair was down and he didn't have the hat, I would not be judging him as harsh. But then, like, also I can see where he might look like Lord Farquaad.
Oh no! No!
Fun fact, I used to do this in like high school, but I had this like sticker that I cut out on Snapchat of like Lord Farquaad in the scene where where he's sitting in his bed with like a glass of wine, and literally I don't know why the animators did this, but they put the blanket at like his waist so his nipples were just out, right? So I had it cut just perfectly where it got rid of the blanket and it was just like right under his nipples, and then like I had his arm and then like his head and everything because he's raising a glass, and I would just like put the sticker on like random things like the horizon
Oh
or like some trees or like my blankets if I just made my bed or like just whatever, and
no!
it used to be the funniest fucking thing I ever did. I would just send it to random people. It wouldn't even be people that I talked to on the daily or had streaks with. Just all of a sudden they would get this picture from me. That was just like Lord Farquaad's nipple.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Anyways, enjoy that.
Okay, but before we run it, one little thing I'm pasting, I found online, pasting it in chat here.
Oh god. Oh, is it of Kawiku or of Farquaad?
Farquaad.
No! Cursed!
For everyone in stream right now, it is the most god awful blanket ever. It's like a very poorly made Lord Farquaad blanket where he's like doing a smolder and he's touching his chin and thought.
He's literally he's basically doing the DreamWorks face.
Oh,
He is.
Oh, okay. So Kawiku has been ranked that's a solid 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
But what about his wife?
See, she is so attractive for no reason.
Uh-huh.
I think she's a awooga above
Oh,
the other girl.
this is a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Burnett actually was in, if I remember correctly, so Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2, the stories are set in the same timeline, and Black and White 2 are set 2 years after the events of Black and White. And if you had both the games, you could get this thing called the Dream Radar, and she was the professor of it. But the thing is, she went through a redesign and came into
Okay.
Sun and Moon. So that she is technically the same brunette. The only difference is her hair, her status, and that she is no longer white. Because she was pasty in the Dream Raider. And I just like her, like literally, she is bad boss bitch. And Kuiku is basically just, man, I love my wife. That is it. She simps so hard for his characters. So I think I've mentioned this before. Kuiku is a pro wrestler in the anime. And nobody knows his identity. And then his identity gets found out. His wife has the fattest fucking crush on him as the wrestler character. And then she figures out, oh my god, this super hot wrestler is actually my super hot husband, and just has a stroke. And I just love that for her, because honestly, me. And it's just like, there's just like such like awesome like adoptive parents to Ash in the anime. They have a kid. They canonically have a kid named Lei. And Ash is the adoptive older brother, and it is just so fucking cute, and I love them so much. She is a MILF.
Yeah.
Hard and true.
Yes.
A fucking MILF. Alright. Gen 8. So we have 2 professors. We have Professor Magnolia. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. She's a fucking baddie. She is a baddie. I would let her teach me things. I would let her teach me things. But council consensus, what are we feeling?
Okay. Don't hate me for this.
Okay.
But go off, I guess.
Oh, that's okay. Is she above Birch?
No.
She's there. She stays there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sam?
That seems right to me.
Okay. She is the original professor. So I think everybody has like slowly started to realize that all of the professors are named after trees.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got oak, you got elm, you got birch, you got rowan, you got juniper, sycamore, yada yada yada.
I grew. My family has like 3 generations of loggers and woodworkers in my family.
I forgot about that. One of these is made for you, Sam. So we have Miss Magnolia there. And then we have her granddaughter Sonia. Oh.
Ooh.
Sonia. Oh. I am down atrociously bad for Sonya. Like, it is almost the exact same amount as Raihan, and that's saying something.
Oh, wow.
She does this thing in the game where she just kind of twirls her hair, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah. Again, if it was my own tier list, she would have her own tier specifically for her.
I feel like if we let you do your own tier list, you're just gonna have like a separate tier for every single character. It just completely just undoes the point of making a tier list.
Yes,
Probably.
that's exactly what would happen.
But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. We
will talk about that.
No.
We will talk about that. Use him for everyone.
This is fair. But where do we put Miss Sonia?
You know I'm a sucker for gingers.
Does she go above Sycamore?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, is she in that tier though? Or is she in awooga?
Oh god, I don't know.
I'm thinking like high awooga.
High awooga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, awooga.
All right. So above brunette or in the middle?
Personally, I think I'd probably say above.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
gives to me, and this might literally just be me. She gives off bimbo vibes, like not in a bad way. She just gives off those vibes. She gives off like Elwood vibes, but ginger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I like her so much. I had such a thing for Elwoods.
Bro, who didn't?
You're correct.
And frickin' Emmett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And now we have Professor Lavington. Okay, nobody likes him. I think he is the absolute sweetest. He's British, and I just think he's sweetie. He's a sweetie pie.
Top tier grandpa.
Top tier grandpa. He's like 30.
He's a grandfather. That's all I gotta say about it.
He's got
Look at
grandpa
him.
vibes.
He has such grandpa vibes. I literally, like, I know he's only like 9 years older than me, but he is my grandfather. He wears the biggest, comfiest grandpa sweaters, and he fishes on the weekends. He has like waist waders, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
He wears rain boots to the farmer's market, and he knows how to fix very old trucks and doesn't understand smartphones. Like that's just how he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Okay. And now we have the two newest professors. Professor Sada and Professor Turo.
They look like they just stepped off of like a cover of a romance novel. Like they're they're very traditionally attractive, but like in just the right way where it's not like offensive, you know?
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna propose something to you guys. Whoever
Hmm.
we so I don't know if I have mentioned this. So Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are coming out late November, November 18th. The new fun thing that they have done. So they've always done like game exclusives, like you could get one Pokemon in one version of the game and the another Pokemon in the other, and they'd be version exclusives.
Hmm.
They have that with professors now. So in Scarlet, you get Sada as the professor, and in Violet, you get Professor Turo. So I'm gonna propose something to you guys. Whoever we rank higher out of these two is going to be the version that we play live.
Oh,
How we thinking about that?
I like that.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
like now I don't know what to pick. So I already did not know how to rank them because I thought they were both very attractive.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm looking at them and I'm just like,
Literally, the first like introduction I got to Professor Turo is literally just everyone comparing him to the Chad Wojak meme.
Giga Chad Wojak. Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. It's either that or this man is gonna sell me crypto.
I know I saw one. It's like they look like one of those looking for a third couples.
yeah.
Yeah. If I can say something that's going to it's probably going to make it a little bit harder. The one thing that I like is the way that they keep to the theme of what they are researching, because it's past and future. That is like that's not spoilers, that's just a fact. That is past and future for like based off of themes.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Sada that's based in the past, like she has like a fur coat, she's got like a bone necklace and everything.
Kind of like caveman vibes, kind of.
Yeah. And then you have Turo over here, who is very like sleek. He's got futuristic vibes. I'm pretty sure he almost has like a Tron suit underneath his fucking thing. It's really funny. But the fun little thing is Sada, she has fangs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. We're gonna ignore the fact that I just giggled like that.
Giggled like a little schoolgirl.
We're not gonna talk about it.
I think we were gonna talk about it. So, Grace, I'm gonna let you pitch a.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Where are we thinking of putting Miss Professor Sada? Where are we thinking of throwing her?
I'm gonna be quiet. I plead the fifth.
All right, Sam.
I I think I have to say I gotta say the things I let you teach me, but not above the Frenchman.
Not above the Frenchman. That's fair. Grace, how we feeling?
That's fair.
Okay. And then we have Professor Turo.
Before. So sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh no, you first.
I was gonna say, before we decide what tier he goes on, he's reminding me of an actor, and I need to find a picture of an actor to show you guys. So, like, say what you're gonna say. I'm searching for a picture.
Oh, I just said, he says, Professor Churros. You mean Professor Giga Chad?
Professor Giga Chad himself. Where do we place him? It's a good thing we're not going based off of like fan art of all of these professors, because that would make it so much harder.
I hate to foil the experiment, but I know, but like trying to base the look like off just these like tiny headshots. I know I've been looking them like doing like Google searches.
Yeah.
I gotta say I'd watch that lecture.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay. God. I don't know where to go in there though.
They are neck and fucking neck.
If I could find this picture, I swear to God, I'm looking for a very specific photo of this actor because I know it just looks so much like this dude.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna look at the Giga Chan?
I thought. I thought I knew what actor you're looking up, but I don't think I got it right.
He kind of looks like Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal if they had a kid. Just a little bit though, not a lot. Maybe it's just the tired dad eyes. Maybe that's it. He's got some tired dad eyes. Why he looking so serious? He's giving me like the disappointed father look, or like the stern father look when I'm like hanging out with my friends and I'm being loud in like a grocery store and he's just like looking at me. Like, he's not gonna be like a mom that's like, shut up. He's gonna be like a stop.
I'm looking at you posted in the chat there, and I say you're absolutely right.
I know. That wasn't the picture I was looking for, but it's close enough to where I'm just God. Like, yeah. So for anyone wondering, what actor that is, Wow, I suddenly forgot his last name.
Argent. It's like
Oh no, that's the character he plays.
mm.
His name is Russell Lightbourne.
Ooh.
He plays Allison Argent's dad from Teen Wolf, and he also plays this like futuristic like king guy from the 100. If you guys have ever seen that show, he like he basically creates like this chip, or like he uses that technology from this chip to like download people. Oh, spoiler alerts, by the way, for like season 7, 6 or 7. Anyways, he downloads people's like brain and memories and personalities, like everything in their essence, and then they can put it into new bodies, so people like live forever even though they look different. But it also kills the person they put the chip into, so like that person no longer exists.
Oh.
It's like rich person invasion of the body snatchers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. But he kind of looks like Mr. Professor Thorough over here.
Exactly.
Okay, well now we come down to the wire of who is higher.
Man, don't ask me this.
I was mate. God, I don't know. I guess I don't. I guess for me, seeing what's been posted, I guess I'd have to put him. He nudges just ahead. Like he's like higher up, but barely.
Okay.
Like a micrometer ahead. Micrometer ahead. But I'll leave it down to you.
I really like Fangs.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't want to say it because I knew you were going to.
No, because Raihan has fangs.
Mm-hmm. No, guys, trust me. I have listened to Jem talk about fangs so many times.
Shut
I mean,
it.
I agree. I completely agree, but it's just like every single character that even has a hint of a little sharp tooth. Just a little.
I foam
just a little
at the
something.
mouth.
She foam.
So it's literally like you could present me a very attractive character, and I'll go, oh yeah, you know, like I see the appeal, or like, oh yeah, that's a really cool person. Oh, I like them. And then you add like the touch of fangs. You sold me. You sold me. That's it.
Yes. I remember when Age of Ultron. Not Age of Ultron.
Voltron?
No, what am I talking? Yes, Voltron. Legendary Defenders. I don't know where my brain is at. Voltron Legendary Defenders is coming out. We were watching it, of course. Jen's real favorite is actually Lance. You know, the Lancey boy. They have cosplayed him.
I love him.
It was so good. But there's then this fun little character shows up, and I cannot remember his name to save the life of me.
Lotor?
But was it Lotor?
He's the one with the long white hair. He's the oh god, I haven't watched this show in forever. He's the Prince Lotor.
Yes, that is exactly who I'm thinking. Jen was just like, I just think he's pretty, you know, just like looking at him, and then he spoke, or like opened his mouth, or like smiled or grimaced or something, and then she was like, his fangs, and then she was immediately just like head over heels for this man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But like, I have this thing where I do not trust characters with fangs. As soon as I see fangs, I'm like, that is evil. They are evil. They do not give fangs to people that are not evil. So I'm just like, I do not trust him. He's attractive. He's gonna break everyone's hearts. And then, spoiler alert, I was right.
No, we don't talk about that. That's canon. I prefer the fan version. But no.
Yes.
So am I hearing that Sada wins?
I mean, it's two raging bisexuals against a gay man. Like, of course she wins.
How did you think this was gonna play out?
Okay, but Professor Sycamore is still reigning supreme.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I would like Professor Sycamore could like dump hot coffee on me, and I would say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
He could give me an F on my final project that decided whether or not I graduated, and I would still say thank you.
Yep. I
would come in for after hours every day. I would be a constant in his office hours.
Ooh, and that's
you walked along this sidewalk 3 different times, just going in opposite directions each time. Is something wrong?
Now I am going to ask you to look up Professor Ivy, Professor Cerise.
1 second, one at a time.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Professor Ivy in Pokemon.
Smash.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. What tier would you think she would go into? And everyone at home who is watching this, you are also welcome to look it up just to see, because we unfortunately don't have anything for her here.
Not expecting to see that.
Oh. Damn it.
Literally not even scrolling for a minute. Anyway.
That sounds like the Pokemon tags. Yep.
Okay. So something about the way she's drawn kind of irks me, like with her face, but I can appreciate her nonetheless.
So
I would say she's a solid 8 out of 10.
All right.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. Is she above or below Kui?
Below.
My man wins something. Let's go. All right. And then there is Professor Cerise.
How do you spell that?
Yeah.
Cerise.
Oh, he's a cutie.
I don't know why, but I look at him. My immediate first thought was shop teacher.
Yep.
Yes.
He has kids and a wife, so he's technically in most people's eyes he is a DILF.
In my eyes, he is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay, for me, awooga.
I'd have to agree.
I love how nobody goes above Sycamore. No one. Actually,
it's as it should be.
That actually might change. And the last person I am tasking you to look up Professor Willow of Pokemon Go.
Really?
What's up?
I've played Pokemon Go, so as soon as you said it, I was like, oh, that guy.
Yes, him. He is technically a professor.
Yeah, he's technically a professor, but he's also a grandpa.
But is he as much of a grandpa as the rest of them?
No.
I look at him and my grandpa was not my first thought.
Oh, great. Sam, do you want to elaborate?
Literally, okay, I'm 1 second, I do not mean to interrupt you. I'm looking at this fan art of him right now. It's like hashtags that he gets mentioned in on like Tumblr, and one of them is Foxy Grandpa. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I think I found the exact same thing.
Mhm. Okay, this might be a niche group of people. Have you guys ever read anything on Webtoon?
Yes.
Okay, have you ever?
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I would say I haven't, but I've heard of it.
Okay, have you ever read anything called Gourmet Hound?
No.
Okay, first off, you need to.
Okay.
Second off, he looks like the main character, just older.
Oh?
Well, not the main character, but like the main character's like friend, I guess.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but
He do be looking pretty nice.
1 second, I will send you guys a picture. For anyone watching stream wondering, I'm talking about Graham from Gourmet Hound.
Oh. See, you got a name called Graham, and that gets me. I like that name. That's
Mm-hmm.
such a nice
Mm-hmm.
name.
I'll send him in.
Chat.
Yeah.
So, I have a question. So I know you guys are probably looking at like just his face and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the full body picture?
Yes.
Yes.
You forget, Jen, we Googled him. Google is a dangerous place.
Ain't nobody built. Ain't no grandpa built like that.
Yes, they are.
Not many. I'm just saying, I would go do field work with him. Woo! So where are we setting Mr. Willow here? Because we have Ivy below Kukui. We've got Cerise in Awooga.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we putting Willow? Also, yes, that does look like him.
Say he's a solid 8 out of 10.
A solid 8 out of 10.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Above or below Kukui?
Below.
Yeah.
Oh, you said above or below? Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I believe that we have covered all the bases. That is our tier list with the addition of 3 others that are not pictured here, but Sycamore holds top spot, and I think that's fair. X and Y.
So it's
Huh?
it's been it's sorry. So it's been Wallace,
Ryan.
Ryan, Sycamore,
That's it.
and Leon. Right? No, we did
Oh yeah,
Leon
we
last.
did do champion. No, Leon was top. Leon was top. Wallace wasn't top. Leon was top.
Yeah.
But Wallace was damn near close.
Wait, I thought we did Wallace was the top for the one before the first one.
Oh yeah, and then we made a whole separate tier for Leon. Because it's Leon.
Yes.
Oh man. But yes, no, so we have had many good contenders. And nobody in the like, really bad tiers. I think that they're all good contenders. The grandpa tier list is separate from like Smashability. They're just grandpas. Or
But we all
grandparents.
know who's the best grandpa.
This is true. And Magnolia actually broke out of a grandparent tier because she a baddie.
Mm-hmm.
She a baddie. But Sycamore holds top, and it has been decided we are gonna play Pokemon Scarlet live on
Wonderful.
stream. And we're gonna get to meet the pretty Fang lady. Let's go! All right, thank you guys so much for joining and listening to this this tier list. We will be back next Monday for probably one of the second to last final, and we're going to be doing the villain bosses and their admins from Pokemon games, the mainline series.
The only thing I love more than a teacher is a villain.
Oh yeah, and there are a lot of hot villains.
Of course there is.
I like the implication that alongside teacher, villain is also a valid job opportunity.
Oh yeah.
It's a valid career.
Hey man.
It is.
Just
Hey, have you
villainy.
ever played The Sims?
This is true.
You can go to school for villainy.
I love that. But this is the tier list that we have. I think it's pretty solid. And thank you guys so much for watching. Join us next Monday for the villain tier list. Join us, me and Sam, on Thursday night for some Minecraft. Hopefully we'll actually get a frog this time. And join us this coming Saturday for the start of Soul Silver, because things happen, life happens. But this Saturday is the start of our Soul Silver adventure, and we will be picking our starter that day. So come join us
Oh my
then.
god.
Yep, I know, it's a little stressful. All the starters are really good in that game, and I am inclined to take one very special little chompy boy, but I will let the council decide what we would like to do. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next stream. Goodbye!
Adios.
See ya.